I'm really excited to have this conversation.
Oh, God.
Because last podcast
I
I
need a
talked
beer for
about
this.
World War Z, and World War Z is a game that I told Austin, I was like, Austin, you should totally get this. He's like, no, I'm not going to get it. I watched reviews and it didn't look very good to me. The gameplay looked bad and I wasn't into it. And he's like, I'm not going to get it until I play it. So then the other day I had him play it. And then guess what Austin did? He got World War Z. He bought it. We convinced him, me and Travis, we did it. He got it. And then he played through 3 of the 4 episodes with us. If you haven't seen that, go to twitch.tv/the or InnerGamercast. Is it InnerGamercast? It's InnerGamercast.
InnerGamercast.
/InnerGamercast and check out our almost 3.5 hour stream of World War Z with Austin.
Yep.
Having a blast.
It was a blast.
I don't know. What'd you think about it?
No, it was great. No, I really enjoyed it. Not as bad as I thought. I mean, I think there are some issues with it, but there's nothing that I can really hone in on and be like, okay, this sucks. I mean, the only thing is like they don't have the tank, right?
Yeah.
And on top of that, like I'll go back to comparison for Left 4 Dead because I actually jumped into that the other day and played with Travis and Sarah because Sarah doesn't have World War Z.
Right.
And we played this new level that we downloaded off of the mod, this Steam Workshop, and it was a lot of fun. They threw a lot of specials at you and stuff, but that tank comes in, man, and it just ruins your day. And with World War Z, they don't have that. They have this guy that's kind of like a charger, and so he comes at you and starts bashing you on the ground. And, it's fine. He's a little difficult, but he's nothing too crazy. And then you have all the little other ones like the Screamer and the guy who, I guess they call him the Lurker. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Who's like the hunter. And, they give you a little issue, but it's nothing too crazy. Do we play on hard? Or we play on normal?
We played on regular.
On normal.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, the zombies kind of pile up on you and it becomes an issue. And, you kind of have to watch out for some of your... on your health and like what items you're getting, and you can easily run out of ammo and stuff like that. But I think what really kind of sold it for me is when we're playing Jerusalem and we go to the last area where we have to repair this car, and as we come into the play zone,
oh shit,
you look into the distance and there's hills and stuff, and all you see is a shit ton of zombies running at this wall, and then there's like a little ravine area where they have to run across and start climbing up again. And so I'm like, guys, we need to get everything right now.
There was like no cover in that area.
No,
either.
there's no cover.
It was just like, okay, let's hide up inside a building and hope they don't come out. Oh, they're coming after us. Let's run outside.
They start coming out in different areas of this map, and then and we're watching them just like climb over this gigantic fence. They start falling over to the other side, and they're coming over to the little like ledge area that will lead them to us. And I'm just like, holy shit, this is iconic.
Yeah.
This is the stuff that I wanted to see. And I think that was the best mission that we played.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun. Some of the zombie encounters are fun too, but
I like that mission where we were in, I don't know if this was in Russia. I think it was in Russia. Yeah. Where we went down into the silo area and had to like set up, like do all the different, press all the buttons to get the nerve gas or whatever released into the world. That was a really intense mission because there's just zombies coming from every direction.
Yes.
And we're also spread out because we had to like run from like station to station to activate these things in a particular order. That was really exciting. I like that level a lot.
They had 2 areas where literally hundreds of zombies would just fall and then into this platform, and then they would just fall off into this other platform. And I originally thought they were just falling to their doom, right?
Yeah.
But no, there's like a floor on the bottom that they're falling onto, and then they're just climbing up. And I was like, holy fuck, we just can't catch a break. There's so many zombies.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. So like those are the moments I wanted to see. Now relating back to Left 4 Dead, it still holds up to the day because when we were playing this mission, which took us like 4 hours to complete, like the zombie horde is ridiculous. Like if it piles up on you, because we're playing on advanced, so it's a little better than normal or harder than normal. And man, I was like, dude, this is still fun. It's still so much fun. Like I could play this all day with like new missions and making it hard and stuff, and trying to scrounge resources and just find health. Like it's awesome. I love both. They're so good.
Yeah, I didn't like it as much in Left 4 Dead going back to it because just the zombies kind of pissed me off. I wish they died faster. but that could just be because I'm used to like World War Z where they went down pretty quick.
Right.
But I will say that the Horde, as awesome as the Horde mechanic is in World War Z, definitely has its flaws. It gets kind of predictable after a while. Of like, I know how to like they center in on a certain area and they start climbing the walls. Like they take use of that mechanic a little too often. I feel like,
Yeah.
to where it's just like, okay, let's drop a nade down there, have them fall from the bottom and just topple down the crowd, and then you can just like shoot up your machine gun until they're all dead, and then the next one comes around.
Right.
But the intensity, like moment to moment bits, and when you're not having to deal with just them climbing up a wall, that part gets pretty cool. And I'm anxious to see when we up the level more and more to like advanced and expert, if it gets hard to topple those climbers as much as it is now.
Right.
It makes it to where like you basically are going to have to face them head on in some capacity. And if that's the case, that's gonna be pretty awesome.
Yes.
But
I agree.
I get excited though that it's got like a progression system. Like I've unlocked a lot of shit since I've been playing it. I got better shotguns now that is really exciting. I got abilities that allow me to get, like I basically, if I get pinned, I just don't get pinned down. I have the same movement speed. I can, I don't fall to the ground. I can still shoot and fight bad guys, which is really nice. And there's a lot of perks you get as you play through. So that as you play through, you get better and better. Hopefully, be able to like increase the level, more and more to make it harder and harder. And I did read that there's going to be DLC coming out for this game, which is pretty exciting. So the Tokyo level, which is the only one we haven't played yet, only has two chapters to it. But with the DLC, it's going to add a third chapter. So it'll complete basically the whole entire story and add another special zombie.
Oh.
And that'll be free content.
Sweet.
And then after that, I think they've said that because this has been a successful game and it's sold really well, I think they're planning another episode. So there'll be a 5th episode coming out at some point.
That'd be awesome.
Down the line. Whether that'll be free or not, I'm not really sure, but I'd be
Right.
okay paying an extra like $5-10 or something for another
Right.
episode to play through. So yeah, World War Z is pretty great.
Yeah, man. I think, hopefully when we go to like the higher difficulty level, that they'll have more zombies. Might be harder to kill. But the one where we had to get the train across and open the door for it, and like we're in like this warehouse type setting, and there was a bunch of holes on the top, and there's a bunch of sand too. So I don't know exactly where we're at.
Yeah, we're in New York.
In the world. That was New York?
Yeah.
With sand coming in?
Yeah, I think it was like the rooftop kind of caved in, and the dirt fell through from like it was a tunnel system.
Right.
And then it was like on the outskirts of New York, I believe. But that
Okay.
was New York. Yeah.
Well, I think it was interesting because you see all these hordes coming in, and you can set down the turrets, which I really like. The turrets, and the one that you can man, like that thing's powerful, and you can get through these hordes pretty quickly with that. But I like how it runs out of ammo. It's like, oh, well, now I can't use it anymore. So you gotta like make sure you use it when you need it. And then obviously they have the auto turrets that I don't know how effective they are. I know they help a little bit.
They do pretty good. I've definitely noticed if you don't have them in the right spot, like facing the right direction,
Right.
you get kind of fucked pretty quick.
Yeah. And so it was nice to see that, we were actually struggling a little bit during that.
Yeah,
Like everyone's running around and trying to help each other. Like these zombies can really team up on you pretty quickly, and it becomes an issue. And yeah, man, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It's cool. So awesome. Well, there you have it, folks. If you listened last week, now you know we convinced Austin. He is malleable. You can change his mind.
I can
It's
change.
great.
My mind can be changed.
He can change
Got
his
to prove
mind.
it.
It's lovely. It's great.
Nah.
So with that, that's going to wrap it up for the games we play this week. If you want to play games with us every week, join us in a stream, for example. Every Wednesday we're now streaming. So if you want to join us in one of those streams, you can join our Discord channel. There's a link in the show notes or you can also go to theinnergamer.net/218 and click that link, and that'll actually get you right into it. Introduce yourself, come hang out, and we'll play some games. Also, if you like this, please subscribe to us on your favorite podcast app and tell a friend. Also, leave us a review if you can. That'd be great too. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with our video game news.